put the wine down for a second, because at times like this, we need to take a shot of the olive leaf extract, because the olive leaf boosts our immune system and has been known to reverse high blood pressure, lupus, diabetes, and certain cancers. Check them out at myoliveleaf.biz to learn more and to order, or simply click the link below in the description box. Now back to the wine.
Why the hell so many people are trying to tell me to slow down? Seems like motherfuckers should be shutting the hell up and enjoying the show.
All right, Joe Budden. Now listen, some shit's been going down. I mean, Rory and Mal have came out and told all the business. Now, the only thing I didn't like about what Rory and Mal did is they sold that show for $2, okay? They could have easily came to me. I could have sold that show for about $25. They would have made some money, because all them people did when they came out to tell their side after Joe Budden fired them for asking questions about the business he was failing to run and didn't know how to run. He lied, talking about he got Patreon deals and he on Patreon just like me. He lied, talking about he got a YouTube network and he got a YouTube channel just like me. He lied, talking about he got a Cash App deal and the Cash App only paying him $3,000 a month, just like me. You know what I'm saying? He's a YouTuber at this point, self-employed. You do not have the capabilities, Joe Budden. I know in your head you think you do, but you don't have the capabilities to run a network like Revolt, Compound, or whatever that damn network is, okay? That's not you. You gave up the biggest deal you had. You thought you were Joe Rogan. Now, don't get me wrong. I do want to see my black man in a position. But Joe Rogan been doing this a long motherfucking time, and you cannot compare your loudmouth ass to pleasant Joe Rogan, okay? He is a pleasant and a delight to listen to. And he is not condescending. And he is not an asshole. And he is real. And he don't get on air lying talking about he got a Patreon deal and he just got a $25 tip that he selling, okay? Now, and when he came out and admitted, there's no deal. There's no deal. I was just trying to, keep everybody on. There's no deal. Even though he ain't paying people, and he gave up the biggest contract there was, just like his rap career, because he doesn't know how to be patient and wait for his motherfucking turn. He wants everything now. It don't work like that, Joe. You black, you got to work a little harder than you white man, because it is white men writing the kind of checks that you want. Now, Roy and Mal found out he wasn't running the business, pulled his cards. He decided, to get online and fire him. Like he wasn't going to expose his ass. And guess what happens? See, when you make a lot of when you do a lot of fuck shit, people going to come out and they really going to fuck with your bag. So you thought that you can do this without them. Knowing that they was in the room when you told this girl, Olivia Dope, one of your I think they show was bringing in 1,000 views on the network episode. And risked your entire career over telling a chick, one of your co-workers, because you don't know how to run a business, probably ain't had no paperwork in place, that you wanted to fuck her. You been, hey, call me. I've been wanting to fuck you for a while. Okay? On air. When it rains, it pours. And when you fall, it fall hard. I would not want to be a man in this business at this day and time. Okay? I just can't. I couldn't do, child. I feel sorry for them all. Anybody in the forefront, you can't even look at a bitch wrong. Be sitting online with a cue card. I walked in, prepared for work, and I came in and he was just staring at me. He was just staring at me. And I felt uncomfortable. And I don't think any woman should feel that type of pressure. No woman. I mean, he was just staring at me. Your ass is done. Now, this is how I know Joe was done. I said, now there's two things. Joe can either ignore it, let it go, or if he apologizes, he's done. They gonna pull. They gonna pull sponsorship after sponsorship. Your Cash App, your little $3,000 a month, gone. Patreon, shut your ass down. Don't YouTube just shut. What's that guy name? James Charles. They just shut his ass down. What you think they gonna do to you? And then you got the audacity to get up and say we failed you. No, nigga, you failed her. You failed everybody else. You told her you wanted to fuck her in the middle of a show. You told her, you grinding all over her and shit. But you want to sit down and talk about, we failed you. A narcissist, I tell you. It's the narcissism for me. I just can't. I'm just like, Joe, they didn't say that. They just laughed because they was like, let me try to make her feel comfortable if we think it's a joke. And then you want to come out and say it's a joke. Your ass is done now, okay? You thought you ain't had no deals before? You thought you ain't have, oh, there's no deal. There's no deal. There's no Patreon deal. I knew it wasn't no Patreon deal. I just ain't want to blast his ass. I was like, let him get a check. But Patreon ain't fucking sponsoring nobody when you sponsor yourself on the motherfucking platform. Oh, I'm drunk. Shit. Mm-hmm. I said he's done. Watch, they're going to start pulling just like they're doing Chrissy Teigen's ass around here. Now, it's hard for them to cancel a woman. They're going to make an example out of her ass, and that's what they're doing, okay? And they're going to make an example out of him. He killed his career, and I got to give it to you. Listen, I'm not the biggest fan of Charlamagne. But Charlamagne told the truth. The motherfucker fucks up everything that he has. Everything he touches, he's bad fucking luck. How do you shit on two motherfuckers that know all your business? And guess what they did? They did an interview. They sold the shit for $2. Now, that wasn't smart. That wasn't smart. And now look, everybody coming out the woodwork. They ain't scared no more of your ass. They strip you. Bam, bam, bam. You done. Shot that nigga. Boom. Done. Don't be looking at me like that, Joe. Don't look at me like that. You did this. Now, before we move on to our exclusive, please like this video.